Hey guys, Cody here. Someone was asking about a window. One of my neighbors here on the server Courage Shield, right by the Nexus if you want to come visit sometime. But I want to do a quick tutorial on how to make a cool window that can be used in multiple different structures, stone, wood, and it will look really clean, really crisp. And we're going to build it from scratch, so let's go. Okay, the first thing we're going to want to do is take our add tool, change it to sphere by pressing the C key, increase to the maximum size, bring it down 1. Make sure you have enough of the material you want to place. Okay, and then you want to take your selector, and grab the side of it like this. Copy, paste, okay, now we're going to take the selector again, delete that back part, we're going to hit it with the smoothing tool. Now you usually want to make sure it's completely selected before you hit the tool to make sure it's getting a nice even spread. So we'll hit that about 2 times. Get it real subtle. Look at that. Okay, now we're going to want to take a center selection. What we're looking for is like a straight edge on the side here, if possible. Okay, once you have that, repeat that up. Let's take a look at this. It's not bad, but it's not perfect. So let's select it, hit it with the smoothing tool one more time. Okay, let's see. That's pretty good there. Alright, so we'll take another selection. Now you see these sides, they're getting real smooth. That's good. At the top we have this little bevel. That doesn't look good. So we're going to see if we can get rid of that. And it looks like we did with this selection here. Very clean, very crisp. Perfect. Okay, now we just need to extend it out a little bit. Actually, before we do that, whenever you're building anything like this, it's always nice to make it symmetrical, to make sure there's no imperfections. So you always want to, if there's anything that is symmetrical, you want to cut it in half, and then you want to simply go to your spin once, hit V to mirror, then spin it back, then go to rotate, then spin it around, and you should be in the right spot. Now you can use this mirror technique for any object. It's the best technique that I have found to make sure that you mirror things properly. And so all you got to do is go to the red rotation, hit it once, hit V to mirror, and then hit it backwards, and that should rotate properly how you would expect it to. So here I'm going to paste it. I'm going to leave a extra voxel in between to add a little bit of room. You see that? It's that imperfection there. So we'll need to do the mirror again. This time from the other side. And once you start getting familiar with these, you know, the different techniques and things, you get really quick. I see that. That's interesting. It widened it out, so it's going to have to be removed first. Actually, sometimes it's better just to start fresh here. See, I didn't reverse this yet, or mirror it yet. There we go. So you can like put it in place and then mirror it. So we got that little dip from where I extended it, which I'm not too crazy about, but for the sake of this tutorial, you can see how you can work with it. It's something that does take time, and you have to just keep making multiple versions, and then you find the ones you like, and then you find the parts you like. For instance, say I like this center section here, but I don't like the sides, but I like this side. You know, you can cannibalize your other stuff. Maybe this will be good right here. Cannibalize it, pop it in here, and see how it goes. It's not bad. Let's pop it in one more. Look at that. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. So having multiple stuff around, very important. I always like to do things in duplicates, because grabbing, you know, like I said, cannibalizing is great. Okay, so we have the base of the window. We're good there. Let's delete this other stuff just to clear our workspace. Okay, if you don't have Microvoxels yet, I'll show you how to do them real quick. Very easy. Just make a pillar like this. Delete. Hit it 1, 2, 3 times with the smooth tool. Grab this little Microvoxel here. I would suggest deleting it after you copy it, because they're hard to find, hard to see. Okay, and then away from the window, you want to pop it up once, twice, 3 times. Then go over once, twice. And then you want to hit all the corners to get rid of those edges, those connections. There we go. Then make that selection. Line it up. I don't think I'm on it. Yeah, the best way to know if you're on it is just click and see. If nothing happens when you click, you're on it. Alright, so pop up 2, and do it one more time. I think that's should be good. Alright, so just go ahead and copy this. Don't need that anymore. Actually, let's put this aside for just a moment. We have to do some more work over here. So we'll take this, we'll repeat it, reverse it. Because it was already mirrored, I can reverse it, and it's going to be exactly the same on either side, which is great for when you're you know, building modular things. Everything's going to line up perfectly, and it really makes life easier. So we want to make this one voxel apart like that, and then we're just going to put in a anchor voxel here like that, and one down here, and here, and then we'll just extend this out one so we have a little something to grab onto. Whenever I build windows, especially, I want to make sure that the connection point is going to be a exact voxel, square voxel. That way it's never going to get distorted. And as you see, these anchor points are a great way to speed up filling in spaces. Also a really good way to save templates. So for instance, I use this as an anchor point for my corner house, and then I had a anchor point up here which was just voxel blocks, and then I could just grab the top right here, jump down, put it on the bottom of here, and I could quickly save the corner of this house. So something to think about. You always want to set up your work so you can save it quickly, because that's crucial, because you might make a mistake that you don't realize you made, and it will be 4 or 5 saves later, and you might never find the correct version again. Alright, so let's throw this window in here. Now I think putting it in the middle is probably going to look the best. I think we need a little bit more height. That's what we're... Here we go. Okay. Sometimes everything doesn't go to plan, but you must keep going. Okay, so now that we have this basic window here, I think that looks pretty decent. Now there's a lot of ways you can adjust this. Obviously, you can remove this space in between. You can do a lot. Now it is to the side here like this, which let's extend this out one. Now we're going to have to take a microvoxel, so just select the corner piece if you need to get a solo microvoxel. Otherwise it may be distorted. So we'll just pull down here. Now this is not going to work. Okay, let's